Hello everyone. Currently we are in Saintsbridge. I just wanted to quickly show you something. So, I think the save game is now about 20 hours older than it was during the last episode. It might not be exactly 20 hours, but it's thereabouts. Just trying to see if I've stolen from everyone, but I'm pretty sure I have. Didn't steal from everyone, but stole from lots of people. Anyway, if we look at the change party window, you can see that my primary party members, so Harnett, Cyrus, and to a lesser extent Therion, are pretty high level now. Harnett and Cyrus are 62 each, Therion's 59, so pretty good. The others are all at least level 40. Elfin got a boost to level 41 for reasons I'll get into at some point, maybe. So that's fine. The leveling method I chose involves using, if we look at Tressa, you can actually just, yeah, we have the JP. Actually, no, I wanted to. Anyway, this bewildering dance causes a curious effect to occur one time. If we boost this to level 4, it instead is 4 random effects. And those effects can be really nice and really horrible. The point is, there is the chance to get double experience from a fight with this, 5 times experience from a fight, and very rarely, and this has never happened to me yet, you can get 100 times experience from a fight. So what I did is I went into an area where the first and second level cats are fairly common. I'll show you that, I don't know, at some point eventually. And got in a fight that had both of them in it, killed both the cats, and then I basically tried to use the Bewildering Grace skill as much as possible. And you can use the Merchant skill to grant BP to a party member, to basically mean you can boost that skill up a lot more, because the best effects can only occur when it's fully boosted. The worst effects can also only occur when it's fully boosted, so, you know, it's kind of a trade-off, but the chance to get 100 times experience only occurs when this is boosted to the fullest level. At this point it's, I don't know, probably 0.1%, so it's never happened to me, it's really rare, but you also get the times 5 and times 2 commonly enough. And then I just tried to do it for a while. Eventually you get some really horrible effect, and then either my party just wipes or I just quickly finish the fight and, you know, take the bonuses I've gotten so far. So very often I basically kill 2 cats and get 5 times the experience from that fight. Which is how one of the characters got to level 41. He just went from 39 to 41 in one fight. Anyway, I also have a buttload of JP, especially on Harnett and Cyrus and Therion, because they were in the party all the time. So I just thought, you know, I'll unlock the skills on camera so you can see me get them. If it's not interesting to you, then I guess this was a waste of time. There's Dota's Charity, which is the Apothecary Divine skill, which means for 3 turns, items used by a single chosen ally will affect all. And the most valuable skill while leveling was actually Alfric's or Aelfric's Auspices, which means for 3 turns, skills performed by a single chosen ally will trigger twice. Doesn't affect other divine skills, that would be massively overkill. But she also has an ability currently active that gives her buffs 1 additional turn, so basically for 4 turns this will be active. And so you put this on the guy who's using the Bewildering Grace, and then you boost his Grace skill to level 4, so you get 4 effects, and then from the doubling you get another 4 effects. So you get 8 chances per turn at each of the effects. And as I said, some that can be really nice, giving you spell reflection for a brief time, restoring your BP, healing you a little bit. Tons of cool stuff. And then there's negative effects. Some do a little bit of damage, some poison you, some silence you so you can't use skills. And then there's some that basically do a shit ton of damage. There's one which basically sets your entire party to 1 HP. If you get unlucky on those combinations, it can just be an instant game over. You just instantly die. So you save often when doing this kind of leveling. but the experience gain can be tremendous, as can be the money gain and the JP gain. Simply because you kill, or at least the way I did it, I only killed cat fights, which just already give good JP. And there's no money increase effect you can get, but you can get the increased JP as well. So that also goes times 2, times 5, and very rarely times 100. Again, I've never had any of these times 100 ones happen, but they can happen. If you really optimize this, I suppose you could do it in a harder fight that gave more base experience and try to keep it going until you get the times 100. But for me, whenever I got one of the really nasty effects, like poisoning the entire party, setting the entire party to 1 HP, as soon as I could, I just ended the fight to avoid wiping. I suspect in terms of levels per time, it's more efficient to just keep going and hope. I didn't feel like doing that, so there is that. But anyway, we have Tressa, we can now learn Bifelgan's or Bifelgan or whatever. His bounty, which unleashes a non-elemental attack on a single foe and receives money equivalent to the damage dealt. I don't know if this is relevant, but we'll learn it. Which Therion can learn as well. Now, Therion, Harned, and Cyrus have a ton of JP left over, but as I said, there are these advanced second level jobs which they cost JP as well. I have not looked up exactly what the skills do. I know some of it from just getting spoiled by different wiki articles, I guess. But generally speaking, sure. No, wait, second server. Generally speaking, you can get a lot of JP from the leveling, and you need a lot for the secondary job. So I decided, now I could have just switched their jobs around, just learned all of the skills from all of the jobs, or most of them, I guess, by this point. But yeah, I decided not to do that. Instead of a heightened healing, I will give him evasive maneuvers back, so we get less encounters. I think this is basically fine. Not sure if I still need the SP saver. Let's check out if there's anything else. Yeah, Snatch. Snatch is good. Double loot from fights. I've also learned that the passive skills, you have all the ones you have unlocked. For the active skills, you can only ever use the active skills from the 2 jobs that you have active, but you get all the passive skills. So you can get some really cool combinations there. And also, because that's one of the reasons Therion was in the party all the time, I can now steal the Holy Longbow at 80% success chance. Not guaranteed, but I will try to go for it. Ta-da! We got it. Alright. And then let's go for equipment. And go through and optimize. Lots of this stuff is stolen, so yeah. So Harnett now has decent physical attack, decent elemental attack. Not sure if I really want to keep the Sorcerer's Robe on her, but yeah. We have the Primeval Robe on Cyrus for the SP, that's fine. Again, optimizing is just a quick way to do it. Before switching or moving to the end stages of each character, I'll probably optimize manually to find the best stuff for their actual current role in the party, but for the moment that's fine. I can also switch out these articulate stones for the Mighty Belt, for example. I have these equipped because one of the effects that can occur from the Bewildering Grace is that your entire party gets silenced, which means they can't use skills anymore. So I have 2 of these articulate stones which prevent that status effect from occurring on those party members, so I just equip those to to gain a bit of a boost there. Now we have an Elemental Augmenter. I stole this from someone, I don't know who. Giving plus 100 elemental attack, that's really nice. I'm sure we also have a hat that gives elemental attack, so I'm just going to manually check which one gives the most. Yeah, the one I currently have equipped. Any shield that gives elemental attack? Nope. Okay. Any rod that gives more? Nope. Any axe that gives more? Nope. So this is fine. I'm not gonna check these guys. Technically there's some... I mean, I could go through and see if anything here increases his speed. That's what affects his special skill. Yeah, the hasty helm. Cool. And technically the wind attire as well. But I do lose out on significant defense, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that's fine. Again, not gonna go into too much detail here, so let's just get on with the actual video. Just a quick update, I guess, on what I did. Now, for the chapter 3s. And I'll try to start with the most annoying ones and then move on to the ones I find more interesting. So, Tressa was always one of the really just dull ones, so we'll continue. Now, sometimes it asks me if I just re-enter the town, otherwise I'll just have to go to the tavern. Okay, tavern it is. Which I believe was down here, yes. So yeah, Tressa's in the party. She's currently merchant slash dancer. I might switch her to merchant slash thief instead. I don't know, not certain what I'll do. But yeah, chapter 3, Tressa. Let's go. Cutscene time.
All right. Oh? Oh.
Yes, read out aloud that it's a treasure map. That's certainly not going to affect the price that you're going to have to pay for it. You stupid little girl.
Ah!
Yes.
Such a retarded girl. It's entirely her fault. Purely and simply just her fault. The guy said, "Oh, I can't read those scribbles. I was just gonna take a few monies for this." And she goes, "No, this is a really valuable treasure map." Just what the...
Phew.
Oh,
Time for a
we're back to
break.
voice acting. Or not. Just fuck you, game. The friends you found along the way, those are the real treasure. Right? That's gonna be the end of this story.
Huh.
Hello there.
Mr. Leon!
Oh.
Hello.
What?
Neck and neck. Okay.
You ninny?
Alright, Mick and Mac. Those guys again.
Uh,
Mick. Mac.
Captain. Got that right.
whoa!
Well...
All right.
Well,
You don't say.
Thanks. Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
Could it be...
Yes. Hey.
Welcome.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
What do we have here?
Ah!
This is...
Hmm.
Huh?
I beg your pardon. But
What?
Okay, yeah, he said he was going to throw it away before you told him it was a valuable item. You brainless nincompoop.
you see,
Uh,
Till we meet again.
hey,
Aye.
oh.
Alright, oh, travel banter, cool. Yeah, I'm sure Therion could just take it. Yes, such a cunning merchant telling someone that the item they have is very valuable to you and you're gonna pay a lot more than he actually wants. That's such a smart merchant. I really have... Yeah, bad writing is bad. It's been about an episode. I think not exactly much happened, but there was a bit of an update to show you, so that was good. Now my plans are to do all of the chapter 3s now, because I think my party should be plenty strong enough. Possibly some of the prorogue or challenge stuff that I'll have to do for Harnett or Alberic might be a problem, and we'll have to see. But generally speaking, I think we're fine. And after I've done the chapter 3s, I know everyone has a chapter 4 as well. I'm fairly certain at least. I think I've seen a chapter 4 thing somewhere. Something about someone's chapter 4, so I'm guessing they all have one. Between chapter 3 and 4, I'll go and do the optional dungeons. Incidentally, before I forget, the place I farmed the cats is... Can I see it? Yeah, the Tomb of Kings right here. It's danger level 25, I think, so it's not too bad. You just leave from Stoneguard and basically transition once to the West Stoneguard Pass. And then it's fairly close to the entrance. I didn't loot any chests or anything in there, I just went in there and farmed. So we'll still go explore the dungeon and stuff. Just that's where I went. Because there's the chance of the cats spawning there is pretty high. And when they spawn, you always get one of the normal ones and one of the sort of slightly bigger ones. The chubby ones, the really big ones, don't spawn there. But they're also a massive pain to kill. The small and medium ones I can easily deal with right now. A medium Soulstone kills them, for example, and Cyrus's magic is also plenty powerful enough. The chubby ones have like 80 HP and take maybe 10 damage from one of Cyrus's spells, double cast level 2 spells, so they are really tough. So I've killed one of them at some point, but basically all the other ones got away. So yeah, that's where I went to farm. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Next time we'll continue Trester's story. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.